Hi everybody, welcome to week 2 of your nursing practicum course. You all did a really nice job with week 1. So, hopefully by now I have received your preceptor form or a note in your individual forum telling me that you're doing your practicum through GCU Online. So, hopefully those are turned in. Now on to week 2. So this week we are reviewing GCU's mission and vision. You've been GCU students long enough where I think you have a feel for the education provided at GCU, the atmosphere, things like that. So there are 3 questions for you to answer this week in that one discussion question. So we're talking about relating the mission and vision to you going forward into what you impart to your students, regardless of the type of students that they are. All right. So for me, I do really like teaching at GCU. Besides GCU aligning with my spiritual perspective, I found a really caring attitude here towards both the students and the faculty, and also a more cooperative and respectful interactions and relationships among students. So I find it a pretty nice place to teach. So, all right. Now, on to our assignments for this week, okay? Because that's going to take the bulk of our time. So, this will look backwards to you, but it's okay. It's not going to be a big deal. This is the Nursing Education Practicum form, otherwise known as the NEPD. Now, if you don't have this in front of you, it's a good time to stop the video and either print out the first few pages of the NEPD or pull it up on another screen so that you can go back and forth and refer to it, okay? I think that would be really helpful at this point. All right, so at the top of your NEPD form, there is a place to put your name, and this form, you're going to fill out various sections of it for different assignments, but it's going to be an ongoing form. You're just going to keep adding and adding and adding and uploading that same form to the assignment area. So this form you will use it all through this 16-week course, okay? All right, so this form is really all about setting goals, global practical goals and small ones, and then looking back to see if you were able to accomplish them and to what extent. So let's take a look at this form. All right. So like I said, at the top, there's a place to put your name. Okay. Now you look at your form, so it's not backwards, and there is a section at the top that says Topic 1, Week 1. Okay, this is where you're going to write your 3 overall practicum goals. Even if you've not started your practicum, not met with your preceptor, I need you to look at areas you need to learn more about at your practicum site. So there's no point going to a practicum and just doing the same thing that you've already accomplished. So where do you really need to focus? Okay, so you're going to be writing 3 SMART goals, right? And what we said about SMART goals, they need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So I've come up with just 3 examples for you. By the end of my practicum, I will use 2 active learning strategies effectively with 10 or more students as measured by preceptor feedback. By the end of my practicum, I'll be able to grade student papers for content and adherence to APA formatting with 90% accuracy. By the end of my practicum, I will be able to effectively debrief students after a clinical experience as measured by preceptor feedback. Okay? So they have to be measurable because at the end of your practicum experience, you're going to go through those same goals and tell me exactly how you met them. Can't do that if they're not measurable. Now, I know everybody is not incredibly versed in writing ABCD or SMART objectives, right? So I really want you to do your best. I really want you to try to make them SMART goals, and then I'll give you feedback when you turn them in, okay? All right, so you're going to fill out topic 1, week 1 with your 3 Practicum SMART goals, and you're going to upload that into the assignment area for the Practicum goals assignment. Okay, that one's done. Now, you're going to open up on your computer the exact same NEP document that has those goals on. But now, we're going to work on the second assignment for week 2. So normally, kind of the way the flow works is you'll set objectives for a 2-week period and submit them, and then 2 weeks later, you'll go back, review them, and say, did I meet that or not? And it's kind of an ongoing process like that. But you didn't have this form 2 weeks ago, right? So to start it out, it's just a little bit different. Okay, so for your first 2-week assignment, you're going to go down to topic 1, weeks 1-2. And weeks 1 through 2 correspond to weeks 1 through 2 in our course. So all of these where it says weeks, they're the weeks of our course, not the week of your practicum, the week of the course. So you're going to go down to topic 1, week 1 and 2. Now we've got 4 columns, okay? The first column is learning objective. For each 2-week period, you're going to have an objective for each week. Okay, just one. You might accomplish more than that, but all you need is one. And you're going to write an objective for each week under that learning objectives. The second column says resources and strategies. To meet my weekly goal, I need. Do you need materials? Do you need to read something? Do you need to meet with someone? The third column, I know I have met my weekly goal when. Let's start off real easy. First week, I will meet my preceptor as my goal. I will know I have met my weekly goal when I have physically met with my preceptor. It's not real hard. So, normally you would fill out those 3 columns and then 2 weeks later come back and fill out the 4th column. I know that I did or did not meet my weekly goal because. Okay. Because you did not have this form 2 weeks ago, topic 1, weeks 1 and 2, I want you to complete all 4 columns towards the end of week 2. Okay? What did I want to accomplish? What resources did I need? How am I going to measure that? And did I meet them? You're going to turn this in at the end of week 2, and you fill out all 4 columns because you'll be at the end of week 2. And then you're going to go to the next page, topic 2, week 3, 4. So you're looking ahead to week 3 and 4 and saying, okay, what do I want to accomplish during these 2 weeks of my practicum? So in the looking ahead, you're only going to fill out the first 3 columns of weeks 3 and 4. Okay, 1 for each week. So what do I hope to accomplish? What do I need to accomplish it? How will I know when I have accomplishment? Just those first 3. Okay, so at the end of week 2, you're going to have your first assignment, Practicum goals, where you're going to write 3 SMART goals under topic 1, week 1. Upload the whole document. Then you're going to fill out for the NEPD assignment, topic 1, all 4 columns. Topic 2, just the first 3 columns. I hope I've made that clear. I really like this form because it gives us a chance to individually dialogue back and forth about what's happening with your practicum, but students tend to get a little confused. Okay, so those are the big things that you're going to turn in. I just want to point out a couple more things. At the end of each topic section, there's a student comments and faculty comments. Okay, so when you complete week 1 and 2, which you will be at the end of this week, you're going to fill out those columns, and under student comments, you can tell me how it went, tell me how you're feeling, if you had any problems. And then just below it, clinical hours completed this topic in that 2-week chunk. So did you do 5 hours? Did you do 10 hours? What did you do? And then total clinical hours completed to date. Okay, so every 2-week chunk, when you're evaluating, did I achieve these goals? You're going to tell me how many hours you achieved during those 2-week period, and then where are you at with total hours? Okay, and then once you upload this document, when I give it back to you, I will write in the faculty comments section and give you some feedback, or maybe something I want to ask a question about, something like that. Okay, so this form is just a little bit different. It is kind of a form of journaling almost, but it also keeps you accountable to stay on track with your hours, and it keeps you accountable to be working towards those overall practicum goals that you want to accomplish by the end of your practicum. Okay? Sometimes in a practicum, it's really easy to just get pulled up into whatever is happening at the facility, and to sometimes maybe let your preceptor totally guide things. But this is your practicum. You will get out of it what you put into it. So if you really take some time and think about, what do I need to work on the most while I'm in this setting? Because I only have this one opportunity for practicum. Okay, what do I want to learn the most? Then you will be co-driving this experience with your preceptor, and hopefully that will be a little more rewarding, and you'll feel like you got out of it what you had hoped. Because of course in every practicum setting, we can't achieve the same things. We can't achieve everything we would want to before we graduate, but you want to get the most out of that practicum setting. Okay? All right. What else? Okay, so this was a longer video than usual. Usually I try to keep it around maybe 7 minutes or so, but I really wanted to explain this form. In addition to this video, I'm also uploading a little scenario. Since we're talking about mission and vision, it has to do a little bit with values and perspective. So when you have time, take a look at that scenario and go ahead to respond to it in the main forum. All right, I think that's it for this week. I hope you're able to take a little bit of time to enjoy the holidays with family and friends and do some fun holiday things. I greatly enjoy the holidays. Christmas is my favorite time of year, so I hope you can do that too. All right, guys, I will see you in the main forum.